something's gonna be perverted. So, I mean, like I think you listed out some examples where, yeah, I mean, people will be considered like a perv. Um, I think, I think if someone has like knowledge of, well, not even having knowledge, right? It could be the case that I don't know, maybe you don't have access towards people's kind of like mental contact. Yeah, they would still be considered like pervs, right? They're still be in the category of like being considered pervs, even if like you're not aware of it. Like I think people who have like sick desires, like fucking little kids or something, would be perverted. I think someone who like thinks about sex constantly, and that's all they think about. So they're like gooners or something. They be gooning too much are perverted. I don't know. I'm like is that like an issue with this?
I mean, like, there are a lot of people who think about sex a lot, but I wouldn't consider them perverts.
In a way that like, yeah, in a way that like that affects their kind of like either their social interaction.
Like I think a definition is going to be wrong about like what a pervert is if, you know, like 99% of men under your view are going to be perverts because they just like see a bunch of women and they think they're hot.
Yeah, that would be an empirical claim, but like,
what do you not think like a lot of men like, you know, look at some women and they're like, oh, they're hot, you know, like, is that what you're contesting?
I don't know what. Sorry, I don't know if that's addressed the question. Like, is there some
evidence? Yeah, sure. It is an empirical claim, right, to the exact percent or whatever. But I'm just saying, like, you don't think a lot of men find like tons of women hot, and your view is like, well, if you you know, think of like wanting to fuck somebody or whatever, like that's what constitutes like being a pervert. You know, the sort of mental representation. I think that's like a little bit weird, right?
Okay, well, here, let you talk and a little bit ramble. So back to the question I asked before. So is there some evidence in favor that like 99% of people are going to be males?
Well, to say 99% is like rhetorical, right? I'm just saying a majority of men find like a lot of women.
Will Harvey are.
Wait, like, but that's not like the point I'm dying on, right? 99%.
Well, that's the point that you're like. It seems like you're dying. You're like dying.
No, I just said I said a majority. That's the point that
like I want to like at least get you on. So, is there evidence in favor of the claim that you said? If yes, then
sorry, you don't understand when
that's fine. Don't apologize. Just answer the question.
No, like you don't understand what I mean by that. Like you're just confused.
I'm going to here. I'll count from 0 to 10. 10 being the point where you just can see in the point and you like lose the thing. Just
wait, but I mean, what's counting to 10 have to do with like you being confused, right? Because the point I was majority, right? And you're just tracking, which is fine.
5. For the record, I tracked everything. That's why I asked you a question. You're like dodging the question.
Wait, so what was my point?
5, 6. Go ahead and answer the question before you can.
Listen.
Wait, what's the question? Wait, Moxie, just like restate the question.
Wait, Moxie's actually doing good.
Yeah, wait, yeah.
You know, your inability to track what I was saying with a majority of men find women attractive.
Here, ask the question.
Just like stop speaking. Stop speaking. You lost. You conceded. But here, we're gonna go to the conclusion. So
no, I haven't conceded.
In the audience,
he didn't lose anything.
Just let you know.
By the way, not addressing the question and the question being an empirical one and not giving like some evidence in favor of it. Yeah, that would be losing the point. Combo. Here, naming one point that he said that you think he did well on.
Well, I don't have to. The issue that
sorry, that's a dodge.
See if you're gonna no, I'm not answering your question.
I don't have to.
I'm not here to answer your question, dude. You've made
that's dodging.
I don't know what
do you know what dodging is?
You specifically brought up empirical as your thing.
What a fucking subhuman.
Moxie, you're destroying them. Good job.
Oh man, you're doing a great job calling people names. Good job. Your point stands. Your point stands.
I don't have to answer the questions.
Sorry,
Turnz, are you recording?
Yeah, I'm recording. This is hilarious.
Listen, one more time. I'm gonna be really nice. So here. So if you want to back up your friend, that's fine. I'm asking you. Okay, what point
Moxie,
do you
I thought you were like the bottom. You're like the top now.
Word. Oh my God.
But no. But Combo, listen. Let's say I don't know why you like decided to like. Not only is he like not your friend, and you're like dying at a point that like it's like you don't need to do this.
dying.
You don't have to like put yourself in a position where you're gonna get shit on. I don't know why you're doing this for.
Well, because you said this thing about an empirical claim earlier, and then you tried to get him to say something empirical, but you're like, oh, if somebody's gooning too much, then that makes them a perv, but you didn't quantify how much they would have to be gooning in order to...
Yeah, I can tell now, you didn't track the conversation. So the thing that the point was, he said that there's going to be a person...
No, you retard. I'm going to interrupt you and call you a retard in the middle of your point, not listen to it like you do to everybody else.
Again, you failed poorly. Don't know why you're trying to overtalk me here. So just sit down.
That's like what you do to everybody.
The thing that you said, the thing that you've like failed to observe is simply, he made a claim. Mars Bar made a claim that under my account of perv, 99% of people are going to be considered like pervs in their my definition.
Wait, but yeah, I mean, I said
what
that.
Evidence in favor of it supports that conclusion.
But I mean,
he couldn't give a response, and now he's trying to like respond. Now your time has already been wasted. I already like asked for a response, and you didn't provide it. So I don't know why you're.
Do you understand the point that I was making?
Are you trying to report? Wait, are you trying to repair your ego?
Sorry.
Are you trying to repair your ego right now?
The point that I was making with I said majority first before I put 99%.
He's trying to repair his ego.
Right? Because I don't care, bro. But the point I was trying to make is that a majority of men. I mean, I think this is actually funny because the point I was making was that like the majority of men find women attractive, right? And then I said, oh, you don't think that 99% of men, want to fuck women or whatever, right? Like, I don't literally think that's true, right? Because I mean, it's just like a figure of speech.
So you just stated something that's false, and you wanted
with regards
is that a concession?
I mean, your position on
Mars, is that a concession for the statement you said otherwise?
Wait, sorry.
Sorry, that's a concession. So dude.
I was trying to say this the whole time, but you're like,
yeah, it's a concession.
Getting dominated right now.
The point is
saying false shit. Okay, so you're like stating false.
Dude, I'm not gonna lie, losing a Moxie is pretty bad.
Wait.
Like, you're getting clapped.
So, sorry, Moxie, you're saying that are you asking me if I'll concede the point on 99% because I don't have the empirical evidence?
Wait, what are you guys even like disputing? Like, what's the proposition that one of you affirms and the other negates?
Turnz, please, bro, please save this conversation because I'm not trying to die on like a 99% of men find women attractive. That's what I've been saying this whole time. I've said like a majority of men find women attractive, and that's going to be like a family resemblance thing or whatever. And we can find like the empirical support of this. But I think it's like fairly straightforward that like a lot of men find women attractive. And under Moxie's view, with this mental representation thing, what I'm saying is that if it's the case that, like a majority of men are perverts under Moxie's view, I think this is good evidence to reject this, right? Because it's actually not I would argue it's probably not the case that like a majority of men are perverts, right? Because that designates
why is that true under Moxie's view?
Because the mental representation regarding somebody being a pervert is just that they like have certain thoughts, right? Which I think is like probably
what thoughts? Yeah, but what thoughts?
I'm asking you, what is the evidence of it?
Like sexual thoughts towards somebody of the opposite sex or same sex or whatever, right? And that's not what.
Is that your view, Moxie?
I don't have these thoughts.
Yeah, I'm just trying to understand.
Wait. To be clear, Moxie, are you saying that whenever you say the word pervert, you're talking about like a set of people who have, the property of having like these thoughts about people that are sexual, and that's all you mean by pervert? Is that what you're talking about?
No.
Okay, then like, what do you mean by? Okay, yeah, what do you mean by pervert?
When I mean by pervert, I just mean something that's like that's gonna be like abnormal or it doesn't correspond towards the conventional norm.
Abnormal.
Of society.
Normal means like what?
Yeah, but like the quality.
Wait. I gave you some characteristics. I try to help you out. So, like having these thoughts that actually can interfere. Just pipe the fuck down. Don't speak anymore. So, these thoughts that have like some negative impacts in your health, meaning like they actually have like some issues when you're social interaction.
You said
Oh,
these sexual thoughts. You fucking retard. Keep track. So there's gonna be like these sexual thoughts that.
Okay, so to be clear, Moxie's view just is Mars Bars that there's like these abnormal that like thoughts that go against the norm and that they're sexual thoughts and people have them. So we're from that definition alone, does it entail the conclusion that therefore the majority of men are going to be sexual perverts? From that
Not only
definition
that,
alone.
I mean, from what I understand, the thoughts are not abnormal, just causing some harm to your.
All right,
so I muted like the southerner. Here, can you give me the answer, Mars Bars?
Wait, repeat.
Like, so you laid out the conclusion that from Moxie's view, it entails that most men, or the majority of men, are going to be sexual perverts. And Moxie's view, when they say pervert, it's just like something abnormal that goes against the norm, and it applies to sexuality specifically. Where is that entailed from the definition?
I mean, I'm not saying it is, because at the time I didn't understand what Moxie's position was, and I was saying it sounds like what he's...
To be clear, you're just like conceding the point then, right? It's not entailed from the definition.
From the definition he just gave, no, it can't be entailed because it's abnormal, which literally can't be the majority. Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So it's not entailed.
Okay. Yeah.
But to be clear, that's like the definition they laid out originally.
When was that?
Beginning of the conversation, I'm pretty sure. Like before the conversation even began, like that's what they told me they meant by pervert. I just like forgot.
Oh, well, I didn't hear that. Sorry, but yeah, I mean, just like I'm still like sort of confused what you mean by like abnormal sexual thoughts. Like
I said, they given, so it's gonna be dependent on a given society. Would they find something to be actually preferable or wantable? It's going to be the type of thing that's going to be either normal or not normal.
Actually, I think you just made an error, Mars Bars, because you just made the claim that it's not going to be entailed from, their definition of pervert. So it seems like you understood their definition of pervert to know that it's not going to be entailed. So like, why would you ask a question about it if you understood it?
Wait, no, I think you're confused, because what he's saying, he's giving the definition, which is, to my knowledge, in at this point in the conversation, he's saying, okay, so what a pervert is just like a minority of sexual preference, or something like that, within a society, or however you want to characterize it, which is fine, which I mean would necessarily mean that,
right. So wait. So you just said it's fine, which means to say that you understand what the definition is to know to say that it's fine.
I'm still talking, bro.
Yeah,
but you just did it again.
You're saying nothing.
You just like did the exact same error again.
Point is,
if I say Mars Bar is here.
No.
If I say X is fine, and by if I say X is fine, and by X I don't know what X means. Like, how could I say X is fine? Like, you don't even know what it is.
No, this retard. Yeah, we're not having him here.
What he was saying originally was that it was like some mental representation towards like sexual thoughts regarding
I didn't ask you that.
Group of people or something, right? I just don't think that's
like I just don't think it makes sense to say, oh, I'm perfectly fine with X, but I don't even know what X is. Like, I think that's an error in the dialectic. That's what I was pointing out.
No, I mean, no, but the point I was making with the point that, I mean, it amazes me you failed to understand. The point I was making was that when somebody
I didn't ask you about the point you were making. Blah, blah, I just asked you, like, how does it make sense?
Necessarily that's true, right? Like, quantify over gibberish to a minority extent, and then say that's like...
Why is he, like, going on a ramble now? Like, just please, tell me how it makes sense to say X is fine, but I don't even know what X is. Like, how the hell does that make sense?
What did I say X was fine for?
So by X, I'm just talking about Moxie's definition of pervert. The X could just be like a variable.
Right. And you understand the point that it doesn't even matter the content of the variable. If I give a definition and I say, blah, 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 and it's the minority, you understand how it necessarily can't be the majority, right?
So to be clear, you're not actually answering my question.
Moron, right?
Do you actually have an answer to my question?
You understand that when you add this like extra,
what was the claim that was
do you have an answer to my question or not?
Right? Why would it matter the content?
I'm still waiting Look, do you not know what sexual means? Is that what you're saying? Because that's like the only other word I heard that was like.
He has never gotten it. Of course.
Exactly what he's talking about with abnormal sexual preference, but
look, so you don't know what sexual means?
I'm not sure what he's referencing in abnormal sexual preference.
Look,
but
you understood what he meant by abnormal, and you said that. Yeah, you said that. I mean, nothing from abnormal entails the conclusion that you were forwarding earlier. So that just means to say that you presumably understand the definition of what he's saying.
Sorry, why does that follow?
What does what follow?
But the question I just asked. Do you not understand?
Wait, do you think like questions can follow from things?
Do you think inferences are
propositional?
You think propositions are knowledge? I mean, we could just say like whatever.
No, do you think questions are propositional?
Do you think propositions
just
are
don't fucking ask me a question while you're trying to answer my question. Just say yes or no. Do you think questions are propositional?
Yes or no what?
Look, are questions propositional?
No.
No. So how can a question follow from something else?
Why would that follow?
Why would what follow? I didn't fucking lay out. I didn't lay out a fucking.
Is this guy like gibbering in different terms of like logic?
Like I didn't lay out a claim. I just asked a question.
Who cares?
Wait, so why would you ask me why does that follow if I didn't even lay out a claim? I'm not saying anything follows. I'm just asking a question. What are you talking about?
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
Yeah, then what do you mean? Like, why would my question follow? Are you dumb? Like,
wait, Mars, are you drunk? Like, be honest, are you drunk?
No, but I mean,
you're not gonna use the excuse if you're drunk.
Moxie,
you should.
You should. If this is not you being drunk, I cannot imagine you being drunk and doing this.
No, but I'm friends with Venus and stuff. Moxie, I don't hold any like resentment or anything with you, bro.
Moxie beat Venus, I'm pretty sure.
That's right.
But I am still like on a serious note. I mean, at the beginning of the conversation, it just seemed like what you mean by.
I want to give you a hug.
Yeah, thanks, appreciate it, bro. At the beginning, what it seemed like you were saying is like pervert is just like a sexual preference that you think about or something, and somebody else was saying like, well, it seems like it's related to behavior more so than anything else, and you could have like some like weird zombie scenario regarding it that would just be like kind of strange, but like you couldn't say of like a zombie that it's true of them that they were acting perverted or something, but
why couldn't you?
Well, if the view is that what it means to be perverted is to have sexual thoughts, or something like that, right? Necessarily, like it.
Look, all I heard was that from Moxie is that it's abnormal and it's something to do with sexuality. That's all I remember. I don't remember thoughts being in there.
Well, I recall Joseph de Jamaica talking to this guy, and that's what
I'm not really clear on who that even is. Look, Moxie, do you know who he's talking about?
No.
Yeah, I have no idea who you're talking about.
He's literally right there. But...
What are you talking about?
Who's right there? Wait, I can't see you. Are you pointing to your screen or something? I cannot see you.
We can't like see your index finger. I hope you know that.
Yeah.
This is golden.
I'm pointing at him right now. Yeah, for sure.
Wait, actually, wait. Can we not believe this? Can we not believe
this? Is this guy Monkey Boy, or what does he go by?
Yeah, like I know.
Right, yeah. Monkey Boy was talking to you.
Or I mean, another name he goes by is like person that gets like defeated by me or in Turnz
easily. Yeah.
I don't go by that.
Easily low diff. Some would say they wouldn't use the term low diff or something. Low diff, pretty easy.
We low diffed Mars. That was like a fucking low diff. Easiest one of my life. He asked me why does a question follow? Like, bro, come on, like have some common sense.
I love Mars. Please.
No, but I mean, I don't know. Like, this is why, like, I don't like talking and debating too much because like I just find it annoying sometimes, like how much people interrupt or whatever.
You have to be assertive or something. Like, don't like these like 15-year-olds like talk you down. It's like, tell them, bro, you're like above me. You're like a fucking piece of shit. Do your little homework, you fucking scum.
Because like how I talk to most people, it's like I'll just like let them finish or whatever, and then I'll like calmly make my point, I guess.
Yeah,
and
you
then,
gotta break
like,
that habit.
You can't do you can't do that shit here, bro. People are gonna like talk till the cows come home, and they'll never come home. But I don't know.
That's right.
Actually, the best thing you can do is like have like really short answers and be like really clear and simple.
Yeah, you gotta talk quickly. But I feel like there are certain things that it's like, you know, I mean, I think like anything that we talk about, or like most things we probably talk about, are going to be like most concepts we talk about are going to be some, you know, family resemblance thing that it's very difficult to give like a necessary and sufficient condition for that. And so it's like mostly debates are like on paper, like if you got a train.
Just happened? Bro went fucking underwater.
Bro, swimming on the sea. I'm not gonna lie, I look-y want to like go to a beach right now, but I realize it's like super, super cold. Whatever.
Somebody debate the little monkey. The little monkey.
Who's the monkey?
Dude, that's
the little monkey guy.
Who's the monkey guy?
Don't say that.
Joseph.
Okay, who's that?
Call him Joseph. Don't call him monkey, please.
Wait,
who's the monkey guy?
Joseph de Mika.
What are you talking about?
Jamaican. Let's go.
The Mika? I don't know. What that
Mika?
means.
Wait, do you actually did you intentionally say that? No.
Little monkey.
Or
little monkey debate his guys. Little monkey.
This guy's worse than Jack Shake.
Anyways, good evening, gentlemen.
No, I can imagine him like destroying like Jack on every point.
No, I mean like he's a pedo.
Good evening, Turd Ferguson.
Sorry. Evidence?
Thank you for responding.
Yo, what's
You're
up?
You're welcome.
What's up? I love your little like cat thing in your name.
Yo, Turd,
like
when like
that.
people respond to you, like apart from Discord, do you say like thank you for responding?
Yeah, of course.
No,
it's
it's just I wasn't actually
Kinda lame.
expecting anyone to respond.
Sorry, yeah,
so.
the fucking antisocial retard's gonna say
What?
something, but
I
listen,
wasn't
this is
expecting
weird.
anyone to
Turd.
respond to me.
But Turd,
Yeah, I
am
bet
on
you
your
get that a
side,
lot.
Turd.
This is the dumbest shit ever, bro.
Yeah, well, welcome to Discord.
Yeah, welcome to Discord, buddy.
Welcome.
Discordia is like once in a while.
Discordia?
Yeah, Discordia.
The promised land of Discordia.
Anyways,
No, like you can actually win like all of your debates if you just start acting clueless.
Oh,
what
what's going on? What is this term? What?
No, what do you mean?
Please tell me this like if I was like 5 years old. Explain this concept, please.
Yeah, just start doing that.
Sorry, you're gonna use jargon in debates and I explain the concept to like this like simple folk? Really?
Yeah, like stop it.
What, dude, what a gibberator! Oh my god.
Well, okay.
I'm sorry. Are you like a theist or like an anti-theist?
Oh, I'm a Christian.
Wait, W Christianity? W God?
I'm sorry, what? That was so quiet.
Oh, my bad. I said W Christianity, W God, W worshiping, the only God that exists. That's all good. It's all knowledgeable.
Moxie, shut the hell up. Bro, why are you a
Oh my
Christian?
god, why the fuck are you
Get
underwater?
out of your pool. Get out of your pool.
Is your microphone like a tin can?
Is he the first guy to go snorkeling on Discord? Like,
That's
damn.
right.
That's right? Oh, put it.
Sorry,
That's
can
right.
you re-say that? Like, say it again, just without the tin can.
Testing 1, 2, 3.
Yes, that's good.
All right. Why are you a Christian?
Pack him, man.
Because?
Because what?
Oh, why are you not a Christian?
Ooh.
That's shifting the burden.
Yeah.
You know,
why are you a Christian, bro?
You know, I'm a Christian because as a Christian, I get this nice tingling sensation in my.
Hey,
my feet.
Mars Bars, I'm actually a Christian because of James Anderson's argument, Lord of Non-Contradiction. So I believe it goes something like,
Why do you bring
premise
this
one,
up all the time?
the laws of logic are thoughts, and sorry, the laws of logic are truths. Would you agree with that premise?
Here. There's a better argument. There's a better argument here for God. So, one is like the argument from practical reasons. You know, you should believe in the God because it's good for you to believe in the God. God is in its nature good, so you should like obviously believe there's a God.
That's a losing argument.
That's a terrible argument.
No. It's like awesome.
Wait, what's terrible about it?
I mean, why is God identified with the good?
No, that doesn't substantiate your claim. Like you made the claim that it was terrible. Don't ask like a question. Answer our question. Like, why is it terrible?
Yeah, go ahead.
Because it is. I mean, it's just brute fact.
Oh, it just is. It's like a brute fucking fact.
What's there to debate?
Sorry, what's the argument for that?
Yeah, what's the argument for that, bud?
Sorry, are you asking for the explanation for a brute fact?
Does this guy want me to like tag him like once again? Like why do you choose this?
It's just a brute fact that it's not terrible.
You're
I
still
can say
recording
the
this,
same
right?
fucking thing. Yes.
Yeah, that's true.
Who's recording
Well,
this?
why is this Ferg guy a Christian?
Wait, who's recording this?
Oh, like I'm actually Christian. I'll give you an argument, Mars Bars, why I'm Christian. So the argument goes something like this. Like we'll just go premise by premise. So like the laws of logic are truths. Would you accept that premise?
Yes.
Oh, not you. I'm talking about Mars Bars.
Turnz would. Oh, I don't know, bro.
Well, come on, just give me like a yes or no. Come
on. Sure. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, the laws of logic.
I accept that premise.
Yeah, the laws of logic are necessary truths. Would you accept that?
Yeah, why not?
Okay. The laws of logic are thoughts. Would you accept that?
It seems good to me, I guess.
Okay, yeah, the laws of logic. Yeah, if the laws of logic are thoughts, then the laws of logic are necessary thoughts.
Disagree.
That's sure. Dude, shut the fuck up.
Then the laws of logic are necessary thoughts. Like where would those exist exactly?
I suppose the mind of God.
Yeah,
you know?
Exactly. Yeah, so there you go.
Oh my God, this guy's too good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a Christian now, I suppose.
Yeah, to be clear, I'd need like another conditional in there, and then we can say like, okay, yeah, mind of God.
Yeah, that's always like the second argument or whatever people call it is like the difficult one to say, like this guy dying on a cross is the Son of God and so forth.
What's difficult?
In any case, I'm not here
establishing that. I feel like
I'm not here to proselytize, so I am what I am. You can be whatever you want to be.
That's trivially true.
Really?
I was just wondering.
Wait, can I?
Turd, how did you feel about like gay people? Like, do you think that gay people are sinning?
Please say yes. Please
yeah. I think they're making a mistake.
What does that mean?
But I don't dislike them.
What does a mistake mean?
I have tons of gay friends.
Yeah, what do you mean by mistake?
I'm one of them.
They're hilarious. But yeah, I don't think that you should be engaging in that particular activity.
Why not?
I'm sorry.
Well, I studied medicine.
Don't apologize.
So it's very unhygienic. Like
yeah. So suppose that in the 1700s, like having sex was really unhygienic. Would that be wrong?
I'm sorry.
What if?
Sorry, would that be wrong?
What? Say that again, please.
If everyone in the 1700s was having sex, say, and it was really unhygienic, would it be wrong?
Well, if they were having bum sex, then yes.
No. If they were just having sex, like straight people.
No.
Okay, well then what exactly is the difference between the one case in the 1700s that's unhygienic and the case now?
Like, let's suppose
because a vagina is not filled with deleterious bacteria.
Well, for the record,
that doesn't answer my question.
Wait.
Both are. Look, you're saying that what makes it makes it bad is because it's unhygienic, right? Why is it not bad in the 1700s case?
Well, no, yeah, putting your penis in a bum is always going to be unhygienic, no matter what year it is.
Wait, but what if like I wear like a condom? What if like my boyfriend wears like a condom, right? Lube. We made it so
I don't know why lube is necessary. But...
Well, yeah. Well, I mean, it's gonna be necessary, but just like yeah, but like for the record, like yeah, is this like wrong now? There isn't like any shit in
no. I don't really give a shit. But what I'm saying is
my dick doesn't either.
Like I'm just really unclear why, if the 1700s case is unhygienic, and you're saying that if something's unhygienic, then it's wrong, right?
No, that's not what I
said. Then what's making it wrong in this case?
I never said it was wrong.
Why is it wrong to engage in those activities?
The Bible clearly states that, in fact, the Lord himself, you can go back to Leviticus, sure, but Leviticus was just Levantine law. But the Lord himself said, if a man lays with another man, it's an abomination, right?
Now you're just, well, to be clear, now you just have a different explanation. So it seems like you just conceded the point. Unless if you just have like a different, like you have multiple explanations. But I wanted to stick on the unhygienic one.
If you would please. I have multiple explanations. Okay?
Well, just tell me. Why is it the case that that homosexuality is going to be wrong in virtue of it being unhygienic, and other actions aren't going to be wrong in virtue of them being unhygienic?
I never said it was wrong. I said it was a bad idea.
No. You said it was wrong, right? You shouldn't engage in those activities.
I did not use the word wrong. I said it was a bad idea.
You said that you shouldn't engage in the activity, right?
I said it would be a bad idea to do so.
But everyone heard you say that you shouldn't engage in it. In fact, Moxie, did you hear them say that?
No, I did not.
That they shouldn't engage in homosexual activity?
I never said anything of the sort.
Yeah, my bad.
Never said anything of the sort.
Wait, Monkey Boy, did you hear them say that?
Yeah, definitely. Like, what are you talking about?
Wait, like Scott, were you there for that? Did you hear it? Did you hear that? He may not be able to talk. Who else? HT, were you there for that?
Yeah, HT was.
Sorry, are you gonna make a point?
So everyone heard you say that. Why are you trying to drop that point and trying to act like you didn't?
Are you gonna make a point or what?
Look, did you say it or not?
Does it matter?
Please just answer.
Are you going
yes, it matters.
Yeah, because you are now dropping the point that in virtue of it being unhygienic, it's wrong.
I was saying that it is generally a bad idea, and then I also used Christianity to say what Christianity says. But personally, for me, I don't really give a shit.
Look, so you said that it was wrong, and what's making it wrong is that it's unhygienic. Everyone heard you say that. Look, do you want to concede that point?
I didn't say it was wrong. I said it was a bad idea.
Look, when you say bad idea, what does that mean?
Because it comes with a lot of complications health-wise.
Look, I didn't ask why it was a bad idea. I asked what you meant by bad idea.
And I just told you why.
No, I didn't ask. Look, yeah, you told me why. I didn't ask why. I asked, what do you think bad idea means?
Okay, this has gotten too ridiculous.
By bad idea, do you not just mean that it's a sort of idea that you shouldn't do?
Yes.
So you're just you're just saying exactly what I said. You said is that we shouldn't do it. You know, they shouldn't do these things, and the reason why is because it's unhygienic. You just did exactly what I said you did. That's a contradiction.
Also, a bunch of people are in Numenera debates. I think there's something happening.
Oh, I don't know. This is like really fun.
Send HT the link
Eric,
to that. Hey, little
Eric, Albedo, Fallen,
little monkey.
Sully,
Send HT the link to that.
Cario.
Little monkey. Send HT the link to that room. He's back from all the other rooms.
Oh, Mason's there too. All right, are you in the server yet? Yeah, I'll invite you, Turnz.
Little monkey, invite HT.
I'm already in there.
Oh, okay. So just join VC.
Little monkey. Fucking little monkey.
I really don't want to listen to like someone debate. I'd rather be debated. Look, Moxie, are you gonna go there?
Hey, invite HT Turnz. Invite HT to that room.
Is Sinthe in the call? No, she's
not. Hey, Turnz, invite HT to that room. HT's banned.
Wait, Moxie, how about you debate with this Turg dude?
No, Moxie, invite HT to that room.
First of all, I'm not debating with anyone.
Well, Moxie, just like try and clarify some points or like questions.
Hey, sir, what?
I'm sorry, that was really quiet.
My bad. I'm sorry, sir. So, what do you need help with?
Call me sir, I was enlisted.
Oh, ma'am? Ma'am, what do you need help with?
You can call me ma'am, fine. Just don't call me sir.
Okay, my bad. Okay, what do you need
More
help
accurately,
with?
you can call me sergeant, but...
Okay, sergeant, what do you need help with?
I don't need help with anything. I'm fine as it is.
Really, you don't want clarification of what, like, you guys were talking about?
Nope.
No, So, here. What do you think? Yeah, what do you think Turn's points was?
I'm sorry, what?
What do you think Turn's point was?
Well, I'm not exactly sure, because he spent most of his time, like, splitting hairs. So, it's hard to say.
It's hard to say, so okay, here. What do you think is, like, likely expected? It's either you weren't keeping track of what he was saying, so it resulted of him trying to clarify and you not getting it and you failing to answer his questions. Or maybe he's just in the wrong, he didn't make any points at all.
I don't think he was in the wrong, but he didn't make a sufficient point.
Okay, and for you to, like, know it's going to be sufficient or not, you probably have to be at least aware what the point was. So what was the point?
You tell me.
Yeah, what's the argument?
Sorry, can you, like, can someone, like, mute this, like, alien person, please? But for the record,
Wait, alien, just, like, calm down and let Moxie speak to them.
I love you, alien. But, I'm sorry. But, yeah, I mean, here. Like I said before, like, you think, I guess, it's expected that I would know something's not going to be sufficient if I don't fucking know the question at all?
Well,
that makes sense.
Yes, it would seem that the original question was how I felt about gay people, and I was like, well, I don't really give a shit, but, you know. And so the splitting of hairs descended from that. However, no salient point was made.
That's not really what was in dispute. All we said was, all you said is that it's a bad idea for them to engage in that. And by bad, you just mean, like, it's the sort of idea that they shouldn't do or something like that. And you said that the reason for that is because of complications, that sort of thing, hygiene, that sort of thing. And I just, I brought up an example of hygiene where it doesn't seem like it would be a bad idea. So I don't see how that would be a sufficient condition for its wrongness.
Right. So I'm not exactly sure how you misunderstand this, or perhaps don't even understand it at all. But the peristalsis of the rectum goes in one direction. So, as well as the bacterial conditions. So it is a horrible idea. Even if you wear a condom, you're doing damage to...
Yeah, so suppose that's the 1700s people all got... Wait, you just stopped talking. Look, you just stopped talking. No. Suppose that the 1700s people... Look, why do you keep doing this? You stopped talking, now you're interrupting me. I'm trying to have a really calm conversation with... Like, have I interrupted you once?
Again, I'm saying that the peristaltic smooth muscles of the anus and the large intestine, like, you're doing damage to it.
Look, that's not the original claim you made. The original claim you made is that It's the hygiene. But look, if that's your claim, that's fine.
I already said that I have multiple claims.
Yeah,
I was just doing one at a time.
Look, so the one at a time claim that I wanted to deal with, was hygiene. So I just don't see how it's a sufficient condition that if something's unhygienic, it's going to be immoral. I don't see why anyone would accept that.
I never said immoral.
Look, when I say immoral, I just mean it shouldn't be done. And you signed off that it's something that shouldn't be done.
No, I just said it was a bad idea.
Yeah, and what do you mean by bad there?
Because there are complications that can arise.
No, I didn't ask you that. I asked what do you mean by bad?
It's a bad idea. In other words, there are negative effects that can arise from that particular activity.
So it shouldn't be done, right? Is that right?
I'm not exactly sure what you mean by shouldn't be done. I would propose that it would be best if you don't do it.
It would be best if you don't do it. Okay, so that's perfectly compatible with what I'm saying. So why should we think that it's the sufficient condition of something being unhygienic, that it's going to be the case that because of that, it's therefore wrong or something?
I never said it was like immoral.
That it's a bad idea. We'll just put it that way, since you really just don't like that.
Yes, because it comes with all these complications, as I've told you.
So what?
That's fine. Do whatever you want to do. I'm not going to tell you what to do.
So to be clear, it's not actually immoral, right? It's not actually going to be something that you shouldn't do.
Well, see, this is where it gets a little bit hairy. Because I'm not going to judge you for that kind of thing. But the Lord will.
Look, but you're saying the Lord's judgment is going to obviously be better than your judgment, right?
It's not that it's better, it's that it's final.
Like, that doesn't answer my question. Like, do you think it's better? It's not better?
It's
like,
final.
You actually said that it's not better?
No, I didn't say that.
You just said it's not that it's better, it's that it's final. You just said that.
Right. And that was a clarification, not...
No, you just... No, look, you just said that it's not better, and you said that it is better. That's just a contradiction.
I didn't say that it's not better. I said that the matter is not that it's better.
Look, how's that relevant to anything I asked? I just said, like, why would it be the sufficient condition? If something's not hygienic, then it's going to be the case that it's going to be the case that it's immoral or a bad idea.
Do you understand anything about propositional calculus?
Why are you derailing? Just answer the question.
Not derailing. I'm actually asking you if you understand
please answer my question.
Which question?
You don't even know what the question is. Look, I'll just tell you it for the final time. Why would it be the case that because something's unhygienic, it's going to be immoral?
I never stated as such.
Look, by immoral, I just mean shouldn't be done. Why shouldn't it be done in virtue of it being unhygienic?
You don't know what immoral means.
Look, that's just what I mean by immoral.
Oh, then you're an idiot.
Look, what do you think immoral means?
Have you ever studied ethics?
Have you ever tried not dodging the question?
Not dodging. I'm
just tell me what immoral means.
All right. So, if you have a particular idea of what is right and wrong in a metaphysical sense, then you can have an idea of immoral or moral.
Yeah, but what do you mean by right and wrong?
If you would just shut up for 5 seconds. If you have something that is deleterious to the human body, that doesn't make it moral or immoral. It's just bad. You don't want to do that, right? You don't want to smoke crack. Right?
Look, do you know the distinction between normative ethics and metaethics?
Yes, if you want to talk about normative ethics, then I would really love to challenge you on that.
Look, what do you mean? Look, what is the distinction between normative and metaethics?
Well, metaethics would be something like Immanuel Kant's deontology. Normative would probably be more like Jeremy Bentham.
No, like both of those would be normative. Like they may have metaethical implications, but they're still normative under most construals that I've seen. Look, and also that doesn't really clarify, just giving an example, but in any case, I'm still not clear that if something's unhygienic, it's going to follow that it's something that's bad or something, like it oughtn't be done, shouldn't be done, something like that. And if we just understood bad in the normative sense like I am, then it's sort of just trivially your view. So I don't know why you're disputing over words here. Like, why would it follow that if something's unhygienic, it's going to be the sort of thing that ought to be done? Could you just tell me why we would accept that conditional?
I'm sorry, what?
The conditional you laid out.
Let me go back to the beginning, right?
No, look, just tell me why it's going to be the case that if something's unhygienic, it follows it on be done.
Because bad outcomes come from unhygienic activities. It's not a moralistic argument that I'm making. I'm just saying.
Yeah, look, that's just repeating the claim. Look, by bad, you just mean like stuff that shouldn't be done, and you're saying stuff that shouldn't be done come from unhygienic outcomes. That's just the conditional all over again. You're just repeating the claim.
Yeah, it's like you shouldn't drink milk that's expired past a week. You know, it's a bad day. You're gonna have a bad day.
Look, how does it answer my question?
Argument. I'm just saying, you know, welcome to reality.
Why wouldn't it be done?
Why what? Drinking milk after it's expired?
The thing that we're talking about. Wait, Moxie, do you want to see if you can just like chat with him again? Sorry, I interrupted that.
No, I want to fucking.
You want to what?
I would fucking kill myself now.
Okay, yeah, fair enough.
Because what's gonna happen is simply you ask a question, he's gonna like say something about like some weird term he found out. Is you know what propositional calculus is, or you know what ethics are, or something like this. I don't know. It's gonna be it'll be like a huge topic.
I don't know. It's just not really answering my question if you ask a question, unless if you're asking for clarity, which still isn't an answer. You're just trying to help yourself in answering.
Well, you still haven't proposed a salient question, so I'm not exactly sure.
Yeah, so the question is, well, I'm not, like, what do you mean by a salient question?
Well, the fact that we're having this back and forth, there obviously has to be a question, and to that question there has to be an answer, but I have yet to discover what the question is.
Oh, like the question just is, if something's unhygienic, why would it follow that it oughtn't be done?
And I already answered that for you.
Yeah, what's the answer?
Oh, yeah, if something is going to make you sick, then it's probably best not to do it, right?
Yeah, but I gave a symmetry breaker, right? In the case of sex, it doesn't seem like that would be true, like with the example I gave.
Yeah, but the thing is that sex with a vagina does not have trillions of bacteria that are willing to eat your flesh.
Oh, okay, well, just in the example I gave, like...
That's an empirical dispute.
Well, yeah, that's one thing, but in the example I gave, like, just suppose that it does. Like, do you think it would be wrong?
Why would I suppose that?
It's a hypothetical. Would it be wrong on that hypothetical?
The hypothetical actually assumes a bunch of other things that it's not just one hypothetical.
Oh, like, yeah, I agree. When you like made statements, you assume things. Like, could you just tell me, like, would it be wrong on that hypothetical, yes or no?
Certainly, if there is another way to procreate, but you certainly won't procreate by bumming butts.
Look, so it is wrong, right?
What is?
Well, it's wrong that, in the 1700s, if vaginal intercourse or something like that, if it had a bunch of bacteria, it would be wrong on your view.
Well, vaginas always have bacteria in them.
Yeah, then I don't know. I don't know why the hell you would say like, there'd be this massive difference then.
Well, because there is a significant difference in the bacteria in a vagina, and the pH level, and that in the rectum. There's a significant difference.
If suppose that whatever the rectum has would be the exact same in the hypothetical of the vagina, would it be okay?
Now you're just making up bullshit.
Would it be okay? I'm trying to show that this sort of consideration doesn't really matter in case of morality.
I never said anything about morality.
Look, by morality, I just think you're talking about like what ought be done and what ought not be done when we're talking about like normativity and that kind of thing.
Look, what I said is the same thing as saying, it's a bad idea to put your hand on a hot stove, right? Leave it at that.
Yeah, and it ought not be done. That's a normative statement.
You made a huge thing out of this. Like, look, I just don't understand why you're so aggressive in this.
I don't think I've been aggressive. I think I've actually been pretty calm with you. Look, I just don't understand why we would say that because it's unhygienic, it's going to be something that ought to be done. I don't get that.
I'm sorry. Would you eat your own shit?
Do you have an answer to my question?
I'm answering it right now.
No, I wouldn't. No, do you have an answer to my question?
Why wouldn't you eat your own shit?
Because it's nasty? I don't know.
No, go further. It'll make you sick, won't it?
Do you have an answer to my question or not?
I have already answered your question 100 times over. I don't know how many motherfucking times it's gonna take.
Alright, we're just gonna mute him. He's like dodging. Wait, Monkey Boy, do you want to debate with him? Oh, he definitely. Oh, he left.
Oh, okay. I went to the VC with Mason and it's boring as hell.
What were they talking about?
They're gonna watch these fictional debaters debate. It's actually like
that's so dumb.
Yeah, and Mason keeps saying no, get good people to debate, and Eric is like, no, we already like get you with it yesterday, and Mason's arguing, I don't care, no one wants to see these two idiots like debate.
We should get Sinthe in there to start like debating fictional with them. They start like using really advanced philosophy.
Yeah.
It's hilarious.
Dude, your rhetoric got a lot better.
Oh, it did?
Yeah, like a lot better. I need to improve my rhetoric.
Is it because I'm like really calm and on track?
I'm not gonna lie, I was cracking up when you're like, okay, do you have an answer to the question or not? Dude,
yeah.
It also looks so funny because you were like willing to derail a little bit and answered like two of his questions that were like after your question, and then he just kept like he wanted two more questions answered, and you're just
I should post that shit.
Yeah, definitely, that was hilarious.